What's up guys, Tomahawk here, and welcome everybody to a different kind of style of video. I'm actually not doing live commentary in this video. I can use my hands right here and you can see that stuff's going on in the video, and I'm not doing those things right now. This is probably the first time I've not done live commentary in a video in a really long time. I remember doing a lot of non-live commentaries back when I played Call of Duty because it was hard to get a good gameplay and talk at the same time in that video game. But, you know, right now we're doing it like this in this video. So, I don't know if I'm going to do these more often. I just know that I wanted to do a Counter-Strike video today. And I was like, you know what? I like surfing in Counter-Strike. Sometimes it could be nice and relaxing. And what if we do surf stories, you know? And I don't know if I have any more stories to tell. I don't really know. But I do have a story to tell in this video, and I figured, well, we could do a surf story today, because surf story sounds kind of like a cool in the series name or something. I don't know. If you guys give me feedback in the comments, maybe I'll do another one. I don't know. But for the time being, we're going to go ahead and tell a story of something that happened to me not too long ago. I mean, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys know a little that I went hiking. I went to this place down in Laguna Beach, California, yay. And it's like this. The name of the hiking trail is called On Top of the World, and since I live right next to the beach, the distance to get there is only like half an hour, and you could actually drive along this one street. It's called Pacific Coast Highway, and you could just drive along the beach, and it's a pretty nice scenic route because you have the beach just to your right, and then you could go down into the cities and then work your way, and then as long as you have your directions, or in the case that of me, I had a friend who had already been there before, so she knew where she was going. It was me and my friend Bailey, and so we go all the way. We get there, we park the car. Well, there was like a parallel parking spot, and I'm really bad at parallel parking, so I went down the street a little bit, and sure enough, there were no other parking spots, so I had a parallel park, and it was like, rip. But a parallel parked is good. Some people probably are like, I understand your pain. Some people are like, come on, Tom, get good at parking or something, right? I don't even know. But anyway, so this hiking trail is really high up. Like I don't necessarily know how high up, but I did take a couple of pictures. So right when you walk in, you kind of come out of like a neighborhood going over to kind of like a trail on the mountainside, and then you see just to your left is the entire scenic like area, and you can see all the way, like you can see some mountains, and you can see, you know, some like freeway, because like there's a freeway to the right, but like it was really far off, but not the majority of the shot, or like the shot, the majority of what you could see with your eyeballs. And the best part is you could see the sun, and then the reflection of the sun off of the ocean, and you could, it was like something out of a movie. Like the only thing that would like make it even more awesome is if for some reason there's like a waterfall and it's just like, whoa, then it would be literally something out of a movie. But I actually think I could show a picture, so if I remember at like right around this time in the video to put the picture in the video. Yep, it's on the screen. Oh, cool. Yeah, look at that picture. Don't worry, I'll put more pictures later. So the people who were with me were my girlfriends. No, they were Bailey, like I said before, and then two other people, Sarah and who was the other person? Megan. Yep, those are the people who were coming, or who were all there. So we're doing a little nice and hike trail. We didn't go on the main trail. We kind of just went off because there's these kind of like side trails that all kind of link back to each other. And so we're walking together, and suddenly I see two people that I recognize from my youth. By my youth is back in 7th grade, I had a different group of friends than I currently have right now, and I saw two people who I had known before. That their names were Tim and Zach. Yep, I don't know. I'm trying to remember these names. I don't even know. It doesn't matter. You guys don't know who these people are, but I just want you guys to know their names, okay? So they saw me, they're like, Julio, is that you? I'm like, holy crap, is that you guys? Like, yeah. It's like, are you guys here to go down here too? I'm like, no, what's down there? And apparently it was on a cliffside. You go down and climb down some rocks or something, and there's a cave inside the cliffside, which is super cool. We didn't actually end up going because it was like we were going like we're gonna hike the other direction. But apparently it was there, and I should totally go back and get more like pictures of that. You know, on another hike someday. So maybe in another video you'll see it. But I don't have no pictures right now. So okay, so like I just said my goodbyes, and then we continued on our hike for a little while, and um, like Sarah and Megan are the biggest white girls ever. I say this like, come on, like I you guys don't understand, okay? She had a fanny pack, Sarah, like a silver fanny pack that had like a speaker that was inside of it, and then they were playing Taylor Swift and like Kesha, and it was terrible. I'm like, come on, this is a hike. You're supposed to be playing if any type of music, like indie music or like calming music, or maybe, you know, no music at all, because you know you're trying to listen to the sounds of nature, right? Um, sorry, let me. I was just. I got that. I get a little annoyed by that. So we're hiking for a little while, maybe like 15, 20 minutes, and I see like a giant boulder slash rock, like maybe I don't know, a good quarter-mile away from us, and it was overhanging a cliff that like was you could see everything, and I was like, I want to go there, and they're like, okay, let's go. So the path in order to get there, you know, obviously wasn't the main trail, so we had to go off the trail, and you know, there's tons of little bushes and stuff, and then there's just for some reason a field of cactuses, all right, and it's part of the trail to go like next to the cactus, or like around the outside of it, next to the cactus, and like next to the bushes that are beside it. So you try really hard not to get pricked by cactuses, which I thankfully only got pricked once, and that was towards the end. And then you finally make it around, and then you get to where the boulder is, and the way the boulder is there's two boulders that are right next to each other. So there's this one small one right here, and then there's the large one that's right next to it. So at the time, I didn't necessarily know how to get on top of the giant boulder, so I saw two small rocks that are right next to each other that you could kind of like parkour up to get to the like. So there was a small rock next to the big rock, which was next to the biggest rock. So there's like three rocks basically. So you kind of like parkour off the third rock and the second rock to get on top of the second rock, and that was simple enough. You know, you could easily just climb up that. And I like okay, so Sarah and Megan were gonna do it with me. Bailey was like, nah, I'm chilling, I'm gonna find a way around. Then we're like, okay, you do your thing, but we're gonna try this. So once you get on top of the second rock, you have to kind of go there's kind of like an incline, I'd say around a 60-degree incline where the rock is, and then you kind of slide down the rock, or you know, you crawl down the rock a little bit, and then you jump off that rock and then land on the dirt behind the third rock, and then you could just climb up the third rock. Super simple, or at least it was simple for me, you know. I was with two white girls who couldn't do nothing. Thankfully, after like much convincing, I managed to get Sarah to come across it, and for some reason Megan couldn't do it. She was super afraid of jumping over this tiny gap. Thankfully, I took a picture of it, so I'll put it on the screen right now for you guys to see. That gap was tiny, maybe like 5 feet, and even if you fell in the gap, it was maybe a 2-foot drop. You wouldn't get hurt at all. I don't understand why she was scared. Don't know why. So eventually she gave up. She went back and then went down and around because Bailey found another way up to the top of the rock. And then finally, we climb up the rock, and then we're there, and then you see the epic sight that was totally worth all the parkour that I did, and then all the going around that they had done. And it was an awesome sight. I got like 2 awesome pictures. I'll flash those on the screen now. That one was like me lying down in front of the rock, and then the other one was when I actually put my legs over the cliffside. You guys ever have like some sort of cliff type thing where you guys live? I suggest, you know, hanging over your feet over the edge doesn't make you feel any more alive than, you know, being like inches away from death. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool, and I got a cool picture. But if you die, just know it's not my fault. Okay, I didn't mean it. I apologize. But it was actually kind of funny because Megan was still kind of scared. You know, we were sitting by the cliff, and then she was I think she's afraid of heights like really bad. So like even seeing us stand up next to the cliffside, she was afraid that we were gonna fall, and then she's like, nope, and then she had to like lie down for a little bit because she was feeling kind of nauseous, which kind of sucked. But ultimately, I think it was worth it for all of us to go to get all those awesome sights. And you know, we went back down. We, you know, went back to the trail, and then ended up going all the way back, and we ended up eating some lunch at a cafe. I had a delicious bacon cheeseburger, and then we came back, and it was a good time. I mean, I don't really ever go hiking. I mean, the only other time I went hiking was like the small hike that I went behind Jordan and Ryan's like house back when we were in Canada, and that was really awesome too. So I think I really like that sort of thing. So I might do it again in the future. But I think that pretty much marks up the end of this surf story, or the CSGO surf story. I don't know what I'm going to title it. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about my story. You know, if you guys have any similar ones, I'd be more than willing to read them. I do read all the comments. I don't necessarily reply to all of them, but I do read all of them. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys have a nice day. I try.